Hi, welcome to Two Geeks and a Load Balancer. I'm Nathan. This is Matt.
Yep. Hey guys. Thanks
Oh,
for
good.
having me.
You got it right. Um, the next question we're asking around the concept of automation is, so Matt, what are some of the more popular DevOps tools that you're seeing be used?
Yep. Great question. And I know it's not the answer you want, but it's a mixed bag out there. Everyone is using their own things. Um, I see a lot of VCF automation, obviously, because we're part of Broadcom. VCF offers their own stack for automation. I see a lot of Ansible, a lot of Terraform out there. It really just depends on what your automation goals are. If you're looking at doing self-service and you need some kind of service catalog built in, you've only got a couple options out there, right? It's going to be VRA, which is VCF Automation now, or it's going to be something like, ServiceNow, for instance. ServiceNow has a service catalog built into it. Whereas if you're just trying to do one-off automation jobs, you could definitely get by with just Ansible. You could get by with Terraform. I have some customers that have written everything in Python. Another customer that has created a PHP front end. So a lot of different ways that you could create some simple automation.
Okay. Um, what do you prefer?
Ooh,
You don't
that's
have
a
to
tough
answer. You don't have to
question.
answer that. It's a loaded
That's a
question.
tough
I get you.
question.
I get you. Um,
Honestly, my best automation tooling is probably going to be Python and Ansible. It's just where I have the most experience.
Gotcha. And I think that's probably the answer. Really, is every company has their own corporate toolings already and
Absolutely.
expertise. So I think the moral of the story is what expertise do you have in house? That's the tooling you should be using. That's the process, to at least start looking at. If that doesn't fulfill the needs, okay, expand, explore beyond that. But um,
Absolutely.
so from really from the perspective of Avi, the perspective of most any load balancer, it should be agnostic. It should be something where you can be using any one of these toolings and you should have a pretty consistent and simple experience.
Yes.
Fair to say?
If you're using Ansible or Terraform or any of the SDKs that are available, your experience should be the same. Obviously there's going to be some language differences and the way that you would run a script versus maybe a state or stateful versus stateless script. But at the end of the day, the variables and the configuration of it should be the same. That's what I would say is an example of a good API is one that easily changes between the different DevOps tooling.
Yeah, that's a good point to make.
Hmm.
Cool. All right, thanks.
Yep, no problem.